Uganda is a country that is located in sub-Saharan Africa. It is located east of Africa and right above Lake Victoria. Uganda has rich, fertile soil, allowing for great vegetation. Uganda has a temperate climate where there are only tropical and rainy seasons. Uganda has a population around 35 million people. Their population is growing 3.3% a year. Uganda is in the late stage 1, early stage 2 of the demographic transition model. Uganda is stricken with poverty due to the fact that it has a lack of clean water. 75% of diseases in Uganda alone are caused by the lack of water and proper sanitation. The Helping Hand Foundation plans to create a network of clean water throughout the country of Uganda, allowing everyone to have access to clean water. With the funding being provided, we hope that our plan to create the Clean Water Initiative causes a ripple effect that will contribute to a decrease in the spreading of HIV and AIDS and infant mortality. The Helping Hand Foundation is working closely with other organizations such as the Bill and Melinda Foundation and Acon Lighting Africa. Together, we can offer clean water to the citizens of Uganda while preventing other diseases like cholera and diarrhea, reducing the third leading cause of death, stopping the HIV transmittance to children by using formula and clean water instead of contaminated breast milk, helping people to stay healthy, and overall reducing the death rate, allowing Uganda to transition faster into a stage 3 country. We chose to focus on providing access to clean water because water is a necessity. Out of the total population, 84% of Uganda lives in rural settlements. Just looking at the city of Kampala, 40% of the people in the area live in unplanned settlements. Overall, many Ugandans use spring water and other water sources around them. Most of the water is contaminated due to poor regulation of waste disposal, lack of proper water filtration systems, and poor drainage. This leads to many problems like farmers struggling to grow crops, which can cause them to lose their livelihood. The poor water quality can cause food shortages, which lead to hunger problems and famine in the country. The Helping Hand has 3 approaches to address the poor water situation in Uganda: technology, education, and hygiene.
In terms of modern technology influencing Africa's use of resources, Singer Acon has taken lead on this challenge. His company, Acon Lighting Africa, plans to bring solar-powered solutions to places in Africa without electricity. As most of its projects are funded through private companies, we plan on doing the same thing to have allocate our budget accordingly and give others the opportunity to lend their helping hand. There are many up-and-coming water-related innovations making their way to Africa. One in particular is water generation, or WaterGen. WaterGen is the process of dehumidifying the surrounding air and condensing it into safe, drinkable water. Not only does it collect clean water, it is also very eco-friendly. By utilizing solar energy, the WaterGen system can be entirely operated by solar panels. By implementing WaterGen, the Helping Hand Foundation also plans to work with and fund the Water Project, who supports building wells throughout Uganda. By supporting them, we can ensure more wells are built with the support of WaterGen systems. To ensure all water collected makes it to homes across Uganda, we will donate to Water for People, who works with piping water to households and local businesses. Lastly, to ensure all water collected is being put to good use, we plan to fund drip irrigation across the country. Drip irrigation is the newest irrigation technique that water crops directly at the source, therefore saving a lot of water. The water being saved could be directed towards hygiene and drinking. Not only are our methods looking at ways to build, but ways to modify what already exists. By following our name, the Helping Hand Foundation, we plan on helping already established water technologies to ensure Uganda has access to all the water they need.
At the Helping Hand Foundation, we want to educate the Ugandans about the importance of clean water and the diseases that can come from infected or contaminated water. The plan is to promote separation of water and waste. The people of Uganda, whether they live in cities or rural areas, will learn about the use of water purifying chemicals like chlorine. They will also learn about cholera and malaria and other diseases that can infect them from still water or contaminated water. We hope to give teachers in Uganda monthly lesson plans for their students about the importance of water and keeping it clean. For adults, there will be community meetings where they will learn about filtering water and water cleanliness. These meetings will include information for the mothers about using filtered water with formula for their infants. Throughout Uganda, there will be posters and commercials sponsored by the Helping Hand Foundation that will promote water purification and its benefits.
The Helping Hand Foundation has several strategies to tackle poor hygiene due to lack of clean water. We would like to set up showering stations in each town and village. The number of showering stations put in one town is based on the population and its growth. Each shower station comes with 5 stalls. The showering stations will have timers in each stall to regulate water use. Body dispensers will also be available in each stall. We hope this will encourage the people to shower more often and give them the option to. Our next plan is to provide access to detergents for clean clothes when they have to clean them in the natural water source. The detergents are biodegradable and cause no harm to trees and wildlife. This would help prevent people from wearing dirty clothes and promote better hygiene. The Helping Hand Foundation is working with Bill Gates on a water apparatus that turns feces into drinking water called the Janicki Omni Processor. Together, we plan to clean up natural water sources that have been contaminated by human waste.
The $1 billion budget will be spent with technology using $600 million, while education and hygiene each use $200 million. The technology funding will be going to the investment of the water gin, also installing around 160 wells and water towers in the rural areas, and a drip irrigation system for agricultural use. Most of the funds for the education section will go towards educating the community and students about water, and the rest will be for advertising and small water filters. The majority of the funding for hygiene is going towards the shower and clothing washing stations, as well as the Janicki Omni Processor and water filters.
In conclusion, we believe that with this grant, we will be able to make our promise on our mission to develop better water conditions through education and technology. Also, what will come with better water conditions is better hygiene and also a better way of life for the people of Uganda.